Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl lentatah. I know it's been so long I haven't done a story time, but today is a story time that so many of you wanted to see. You were really interested in this, and I'm not here to answer any rumors. I'm just here to tell you guys, you know, the backstory, what happened before, what happened during, and what happened after. So I'm only sharing this with you guys because you guys have been supportive. You have been there, you know, especially on my videos. You guys have shown us so much love, especially on my Instagram. Like, the love on Instagram is crazy, and on YouTube also. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me, lentatah. So honestly, I'm not the most organized person, but I'm gonna try as much as possible to do this as chronological and as orderly and least confusing as possible. So I got engaged July 28, 2018. We're gonna do this. Does it take focus? Does it? I'm gonna do that because my nails are jacked up, okay? But if you want to see a better picture, check my Instagram. Everything is on there. I got engaged to my best friend, to my fiance, to my then boyfriend. I'm gonna refer to him as my then boyfriend and my fiance, okay? So don't get confused. He's my then boyfriend. He's the only then boyfriend I've ever had. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but that's my then boyfriend, okay? I remember being really nervous to host the Made in Cameroon Music Festival, which was gonna be huge. I knew it was gonna be huge. It was gonna go down in history, and me being part of that was really awesome. So I got to Maryland on a Friday. My then boyfriend, dropped me up at the airport, and he went to work because it was a Friday. So I was in the airport by 5 a.m. I went to Maryland, and the entire time we were talking on FaceTime. Roland, he's like my best friend, and so we're talking the entire time, FaceTiming, you know, during my transit, we were talking the entire time, and he was at work. So I get to the hotel, I go do my nails, I come back, I get to meet the artists. I was so excited. Mr. Leo Mings, I didn't see Stanley that evening. He was somewhere. And I met Magasco. Oh my god, I was so happy to meet Magasco. If you guys know, I'm a big Magasco fan. He was my then baby daddy, but now I have a different baby daddy. Anyway, so the day of the festival comes, and mind you, I'm still talking to my then boyfriend. I'm still talking to Roland the entire time. We go for mic check. You know, we're all hanging out and whatever, blah blah blah, mic check. I go back to the hotel, and then I get ready for the evening. I do my makeup, do my hair, and they told us be there at 7 because the show starts at 7. But you know, now in my head I was like, there's no way this show is gonna start at 7. They probably mean 8, you know. So by 7:30 we get to myself and the co-host Charlene, we get there, and Bruce, the other host, is already there. He already started the show. So apparently the show started at exactly 7 o'clock. So we get there 7:30. We couldn't get on stage because we were late. So technically they didn't let us host until the second part of the show, which was when the 4 main artists were coming on stage. So the first artist got on stage was it was Minx, and then I was supposed to introduce Magasco. That's what I was told. So the entire time I had a whole plan of how I wanted to host the evening, but now it had been narrowed down to just Magasco. So I'm just like, okay, I have to make this big. It's my one time on stage. I have to make this big. He's my baby daddy, my then baby daddy, so I have to give him that. People have to feel how happy I am, because that's what hosting is all about. You want the crowd to feel your excitement. So I was ready for all of that, and then boom, Magasco shows up on stage singing with Mings, and I'm just like, really, baby daddy? Really? Is this how unruly you are? Anyway, you know how when you love an artist, they can't do wrong by you. So in my head, I was like, okay, this was my one chance to introduce him. I didn't get to, but that's cool. That's fine. So we're all just not backstage, like on stage, but right behind him. We're just there vibing to his songs. I'm personally singing all his songs because I know all of Magasco's songs. We're having a good time, and then they told me that I was gonna reintroduce him, just like revamp the crowd, you know. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm thinking again of what am I gonna do, and then he stops singing. Then the DJ stopped and everything, and then plot twist, he introduces me on stage, and I'm looking at it like he's recognizing a true fan, and yo, I was floating. My heart was sugar. I was so happy. He introduced me on stage, and then he started singing this song. He started singing Belinda. Belinda is not one of my favorite songs in Magasco's album or whatever, but it's a good song, and I knew the song. I have it on my phone. So he starts singing Belinda, and both of us are just, you know, vibing and dancing. I'm doing my thing. You know, I almost ground on him. I almost twerked on him, but I'm just like, Lenora, behave yourself, okay? Behave yourself. Your mother did not teach you to go and be grinding on people in public. People that are not your boyfriend. People that are not your then boyfriend, you know. So I'm just like, you know, just doing my thing. Of course, decently. Like the decent girl that I am, okay? Every time I follow you, baby. Every time I follow you, baby. Lenora, you know I love you forever. You know we will be together. You know I love you forever. You know, first of all, it's a love song, and I love Magasco, so I'm really having a good time. At some point, I even whispered to him, like, sing Lenora, because he's saying Belinda. So I'm like, sing Lenora. And let me tell you guys, the crowd was quiet. You know how people usually like screaming and everything? And I'm like, these bitches, are y'all jealous you want to be here? But the crowd was a little bit quiet than usual. But I did not care. I was doing my thing, you know? And then they start screaming out of nowhere. So I'm looking at him like, Nebo, what's going on? Because he lives in Tarinkun, I live in Gomnam. So I'm looking at him like, Nebo, what's going on? Like, what is happening? And Nebo is backing out. He's leaving the stage. I want to be the only one. Trying to figure out what's going on, and right behind me, I see this nigga going down on his knees. And I'm just like, I told you I start walking away because I'm just like, how? I saw you on FaceTime this morning. Like, we spoke, like, what are you doing here? And of course, he's on his knees. He didn't even have the chance, the microphone came, he didn't even have the chance to say, will you marry me? I mean, he's on his knees. What else would that mean? I mean, I know people make speeches and, oh, will you marry me, blah, blah. I already knew what it was. So I was just like, yes. He had this beautiful box open in front of me. I'm like, yes. I'm not the type to cry. A lot of people are like, no, you did not cry, you did not. I'm not the type to cry. It takes a while for the tears to actually kick in, you know? So at that point, I'm so happy, and before I know it, the whole crowd is yelling, congratulations! Magasco is over there, the DJs, everything, everyone is yelling, cameras in the air. I was just like, oh my god, this is huge. I was super duper happy. I hugged him, we got at the stage. Yeah, that's how surprised I was. I didn't kiss him because my mother did not teach me to kiss people in public.
She didn't say yes, so she didn't say yes. Come on, baby. On the count of three, I want everybody to say congratulations. 1, 2, 3.
But I hugged him, we got off stage, the entire time when Magasco continued with the show, and then Mr. Leo, I'm just looking at him like, wow, how did you do this? Like, I have so many questions to ask him. So the show is over, we take a picture with Magasco, and I'm still in shock the entire time. I'm in shock so much that I forgot my outfit. The outfit I was wearing, I had like a wardrobe malfunction, so I changed into an African wear, and then the I lost it. The pink suit, I'll never be able to show my children that this is what I wore on this big night, but whatever, that's fine. Outfits can always be replaced. It's vanity, right? Even though it was really expensive, but it's fine, you know. So the whole time I'm wondering like, where are my friends? Because I know everyone told me they're gonna come. I'm wondering like, where's everyone? He's like, chill, 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 you're gonna see them. So I step out, I see my Dolo and my Neps. Those are my really, really good friends from way, way, way back. You know, we took pictures together. I was so happy to see them. Matter of fact, they haven't sent me those pictures. Let me text them real quick. Anyway, so we leave, we go to the after party. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be there for too long. And then he's like, okay, everyone is there. So when I get there, I see everybody. He has gotten us a table, and I'm like, wow, this boy. He bought a table with drinks. Everyone was having a good time. We took more pictures at the club. I was so happy to see everybody. At the same time, I was so tired. So like an hour or two later, I disappeared. We went back to the hotel room and I passed out. 8 o'clock, this boy is waking me up on Sunday morning. I'm like, we don't have church. Why are you waking me up? That's what the engagement gonna be. Ha! He's like, no, there's another surprise. I'm like, what do you mean another surprise? After everything, there's like, what? So he takes me shopping. We go to Zara. I pick a few outfits, and then his phone is blowing up. I'm like, what is happening? He's like, okay, let me just tell you, because now he's getting crazy. We're supposed to go to his aunt's house, but he's like, okay, I was gonna take you to my aunt's house, and she's doing something special for you, so she's calling me because we're running late. I'm like, okay, let's go. But at the same time, I'm like, why didn't you tell me we're going to your aunt's house? I would have picked out a different outfit, because I had shorts and this top. I should have picked out something more decent. You know, sometimes you don't do things because you want to be fake. You're just doing it out of respect. So out of respect, I was like, I should have dressed decent. He's like, nah, it's fine, my aunt is cool, she's cool, she's cool. So we get there, and I actually believe that that's his aunt's house. I've never been to his aunt's house, but for some reason everything else just looked like his aunt's neighborhood. Like, I'd seen pictures he took, it just looked like that. So we get in, he knocks on the door, and then we open it. All I hear is surprise. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna attach all the clips. Everyone is there. Everyone I didn't see everybody I saw last night, but now it's like everyone is sober and normal in daylight. We had organized a small engagement party. Shout out to Crystal, to Olive, to Kinesia, and of course to my fiance for making it possible, and for to Reina, of course, to Reina, everyone that made it such a success. Thank you so much. To me, it was just a moment of like, wow, I have all this support from these people. They did not have to be there. They did not have to come. They could have sat in their houses and given excuses, but they did not, you know. And there were some people that could not be there, and I understand why they could not be there. And I'm so grateful. We ate, you know, we hung out, we drank, and then they told me to sit down, and I'm like, oh my gosh. They played a video, and it was all my friends from Cameroon, everybody wishing me congratulations. They made this very cute video. If you haven't watched it, check it out here or here, somewhere here. I'm gonna link it, you can watch it. That is when everything really hit me. Shout out to Oli for that sexy voice at the beginning. Yo, like, your boyfriend is lucky. F.E., you're lucky. She said something: as you embark on this journey of your never-ending friendship, we will always be there for you. That part of never-ending friendship is when things really hit me. Like, Roland has been my best friend, and now I get to spend forever with him. Never-ending friendship. That really hit me to my heart, and that made me cry. And when she said we will always be there for you, you know, taking people for granted for being there for you it's not something you should do. Don't take people for granted. If people are there for you, they support you in everything that you do, don't take that for granted. Because imagining not having anybody there to support you. You know, I always grew up with this notion of people talking about you don't need friends, you don't need friends. Because it got to a point in my life where I lost a lot of friends, and I'm still losing friends. And it's something that's so hard to deal with. But friendship is vital. You know, it's okay to lose friends, but don't lose hope. Make more friends. Because at the end of the day, we need friends. You need support. I passed through a stage in the past couple of years where I'm like, I don't need friends. You know, people come online, they're so happy to say, I don't have friends. And what are you doing about it? You know, sometimes they'll say the problem is you, but sometimes the problem is really not you. People just grow and change. But when you say you don't have friends, that's not okay. You need a support system. So go out there, make more friends. If they disappoint you, that's fine. And one thing I've learned is not to expect from people, because that's why I always got let down, because I expected from people. You know, I'm there for people all the time, and I expect that they should be there for me when I need them. But it turns out that's not even the case. And there are even people also that they are there for me, and they expect me to be there for them, but I'm not there for them. So at the end of the day, just live your life honestly, but you need a support system. You can have family, but you also need friends, because friends are your other family when your other family is not there, you know. So I'm really grateful for all my friends. And then you have the people that you think, that one, she's my acquaintance, and then they do things for you that you're like, wow, I did not expect this. Don't take those people for granted. Those are people showing their loyalty to you, and you should respect it. Don't push it to the curb. I really appreciate everyone that came out to celebrate with me. I'm so happy. I can't wait for the journey ahead. I'm engaged to my best friend. You guys were there on the day that's going to change my life forever. I'll never forget July 28th and July 29th, because even though I have like my first kid, it's because of July 28th that I have that first kid. So July 28th will always be, before it was October 25th, because that's when I met Roland. And of course that will always be a special day for me. But I feel like even if we get married, I feel like July 28th is the day that solidifies everything. You know, it's the day that he made that decision that this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You know, I mean, he probably knew that earlier, and I knew that earlier, but that's like an official. I'm talking too much, right? But yeah, I really want to take the time out to thank everybody. Crystal girl, Crystal is, I don't know, she's more than a big sister to me. She's more than a friend. She is the friend every girl needs. If you need a friend, befriend Crystal, okay? Kinesia, my little sister, who is stubborn as hell, but when she wants to love, she loves with all her heart. And that's one thing I really appreciate. I think that's one thing my mom really taught us, to love with all your heart. That's one thing we know in this family. We know how to love, whether it's friends or family or education, whatever. We know how to, when we put our heart to something, we put all of our heart to it in such a way that when it doesn't work out, we get really devastated. But at the same time, it's life. You have to move on. I love you, little sis. Thank you so much. I know you had to go through so much for this, but thank you so much. Shout out to Olive, my very special friend, my Banso sister. Thank you so much for putting that video together. I know it wasn't easy. Shout out to Peros, to Lady, to Tisha. Hi, Tisha. To Tisha, to Ufe, to Sally, to Francis, to Leo, to Cross, to Gabe, to Reina, to Yoti, to Nabi, to Kesha, all the way from Minnesota, to my Dolo and my Neps from Boston and Minnesota as well, to Rita from Dallas, to Amina all the way from Houston, to Martin, to Champi, Fali all the way from Oklahoma. That was the only person who came out from Oklahoma, by the way. I'm from Oklahoma, but yeah, I need to get out of here, like, honestly. To Fali, the best DJ in town. To Tatiana, to Diane, to Flora. I really appreciate everybody. And let me tell you guys, after engagement, it's so different. Like, I feel like we just started dating all over. We've always been in love with each other, but now it's just like we started dating yesterday. I love Roland so much. I'm so grateful for him. I don't take him for granted. I'm so happy. You know, at this age, this is not what I expected to, this is not where I expected to be, but I'm grateful for where I am. And I turned 25 very soon, and I'm so grateful that this happened before I turned 25, because when I turn 25, it's gonna be a whole new chapter for me. I've realized so many things, and I'm happy that this engagement was like an eye-opener for me, and I would never ever take it for granted or trade it for anything else. So yeah, I feel like I'm talking too much. Thank you so much. And life after engagement is great. Honestly, it feels like it just feels, you know, having this ring on my finger, I don't want to take it out. I never want to take it out. I take it in the shower, when I'm cooking, when I'm doing every single thing, I have it on because it has a close place to my heart. You know, I wish my dad was here to celebrate with me, but I have my mom who is all in one. I love her so much. I'm so grateful for her, and my aunties who are like my secondary mothers. I'm so grateful for them, and for family, friends who have been there like family. I love you guys so much. And yeah, overall I'm happy. You know, nothing makes me angry, nothing gets to me anymore. I'm just happy to be where I am and to be with who I am, and to know that I'm going to be with him forever. You know, I just pray that God blesses this union, because marriage is not easy, and I just pray that God covers us and protects us. Please, you guys, pray for us. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. And yeah,